Oh, what's up, my peoples? It's ADG again, the gamer. Welcome back to ADG Entertainment, and we're looking at Roll Company Juke. Now we're gonna be taking a look at the narrative story Juke's Gambit as well as the cinematic teaser. I'm gonna play it first, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give you my thoughts. I'm gonna play it again, and I'm gonna give my thoughts about it, some little reactions. But before we do that, you should know that this video will not be edited. Uh, just because I think it'll be a waste of time just to cut out some transitional pieces, navigation and things like that. It'll be best for me to just go ahead and upload it in its entirety. So here we are, Roll Company cinematic teaser with Juke. Let's take a look at it and get this thing rolling.
I don't understand. I thought we stopped Jackal.
It seems like the attack was meant to destroy the AI, not the world.
Core temperature critical.
And you don't think they were successful?
Goodbye, Colette. Goodbye.
I think that's what they want us to believe.
All right, as you can see, it's a short, right? It's a real simple short, just like they always do. If you paid attention to the narrative, which we're gonna be explaining the narrative, we're gonna show you guys the whole narrative, which I promised you guys weeks ago when I did the Juke's Gambit update, which you can see on the screen right there, the Twisted Thorn Switchblade gameplay. I said that we was gonna also look at Juke. So let's go ahead and
I don't understand.
you know, I said we're gonna do the whole narrative.
I thought we stopped Jackal.
So here, I thought we stopped Jack. Okay.
It seems like the attack was meant to destroy the AI, not the world.
So at that point, she says they meant to destroy the AI, not the world. So in the narrative, they mentioned that Umbra had a lot to do with the destroying of the AI.
And
Juke being conflicted, it shows in this thing. She's angry, she's upset. It's her life's work.
I think that's what they want us to believe.
And you see this AI, this artificial intelligence. I guess you can, if you watch Marvel, I guess you can put it on like Jarvis, for example. So you can look at their relationship, like, you know, Tony Stark's and Jarvis. You know, they're very close, are very intelligent, one of the best AIs in the world. Juke created this AI. So here we are at this point where this AI is no longer around. It's been destroyed. You know, something we thought it was going to be a big step for mankind, for technology, and it's been turned the other direction. So now I'm gonna put everything in the direction of the narrative story. I'm gonna read the entire narrative story, and I am going to tell you my thoughts about it and everything. Though I have to admit to you guys, I've seen the gameplay. Not sure why they didn't put the gameplay up here on YouTube, but they did put the gameplay out there. It's on Twitch. I may put a link to it in the description. I may not. I've been very busy lately. Plus, I've just been enjoying my summer. I'm just gonna be honest. Putting live first. But we're not gonna get into that. We're gonna go directly to the Juke's Gambit right now. You see, I completed all the chapters. I do want to showcase something real quick as well. Just in case you guys missed it, I'm gonna pop an image on the screen of the unlocks that you get. Just bear with me for a minute. So if you completed all these missions, what they would do would give you a set of unlocks. Some of it was sprays, one spray, 2 avatars, and a nice little I don't know why I can't talk today. It was a nice little player card. I think that's what they call it in this game. So anyway, try to make this a little bigger on your screen and maybe a little blurry, these unlocks. So I'm gonna try to make it a little bit bigger for you. Probably not the best image per se, but anyway, you can see the unlocks. The thing with Switchblade up here That right there is a spray. Then you got this like little thruster kick thing or whatever here beside it in the black, white, and yellow. And then you got the sentient AI. I'm thinking that is the artificial intelligence that got destroyed. A little look at it. Even though in the commercial they had it with that other image, the little thing against the wall. But it makes me wonder, they're gonna make him kind of like, are they gonna do the Jarvis thing with him too? Where he turns into an actual, you know, character that's playable down the line? That's something they could consider, and probably they could be hinting at. Another thing that people are thinking they're hitting at, now if I can backtrack a little bit, with the switchblade thing and the little love up there, some people are thinking that maybe Jukes and Switch got a little LGBTQ thing going on, LGBTQ or whatever. So like maybe they got, you know, a little relationship popping off. Maybe that could be interesting. This whole narrative thing is very interesting. What it's going to do is lead us down the road where we care about the characters a little bit more. We're a little bit intrigued. It really worked a lot for Overwatch, a game that I couldn't think of the last video that I did. I couldn't think of the name of the game. It's kind of bad. I played a good bit of Overwatch. I bought Overwatch, but for some reason I couldn't think of the name of it because I don't know in the last video. But anyway, Overwatch did it. Very successful in Overwatch. They also did it in their other games. They do it in Smite all the time now. It really helps create a narrative. They already was making these great videos and making people wonder more about the characters. Imagine, well, what is the official, you know, lore on these characters? We're getting that official lore now. So one more thing, that's a nice little player card, like I said, with Jukes, the first Jukes content in the game outside of what's coming up in the next week. So let's go ahead and pop it off screen, go ahead and start telling the story. Let's go ahead and start chapter 1, even though we did chapter 1 already in my previous video. All right, it was the first artificial intelligence, the first sentient computer in the history of the planet. You made the right choice, Juke, Trench replied. But why, Juke snapped. Who would do this? Chapter 2 continues. Juke, Trench called as she ran into the director's office. I want answers. Who was that monster? Why would he destroy it all? I want... Her train of thought was interrupted as her eyes adjusted to the low light. So we're talking about the low light of the AI, and this is where the trailer popped in. The trailer pretty much shows you chapter 2. Chapter 2, Juke coming in at the last moment. Though I'm not sure why Trish wasn't a part of the trailer, though I think he should have been. He wasn't. We haven't seen much of Trench really in any of these great cinematic trailers. So it would have been nice to see Trench, but we didn't. But Juke came in, showed off a little bit what her character is gonna be like, you know, with her rocket thrusters and everything. And seeing Umbra again, who's like, I'm thinking like the main villain somewhat, even though he's not gonna be technically a villain, though he is kind of a villain. But that's what I think the direction they're going. I don't know for sure. I'm just going by the things I've seen in my opinions with Umbra. But that's where this part showcases the same part it was in the trailer. I'm glad they showcased this part because it shows how passionate Juke is about the AI and how close they were. And showcasing it in the cinematic trailer just improves that, you know, knowing of us, the fans, knowing how close they are. All right, chapter 3. The monster is named Umbra, a disembodied voice from above, intamed. The people that destroy your facility are known as jackals. Juke struggled to absorb all the information that floated in front of her. But we do not think they destroyed the AI, and we think you can help us understand why. Now this going into that plot, that little theory of mine, that they may actually make the AI an actual character. That's just my thoughts and my opinion. Like I said, I could be completely wrong, but yo, high raters, you're out there, listen to me. This is where you need to go. This is where you need to go. Now, if they go that route, it's gonna be, like I said, well, another character for the season most likely. And maybe they did this because they want to make another super soldier. You see, Jackal is all about that tech. That's what Umbra's made of. You know, high tech, you know. So that's Jackal could just been trying to make them a soldier for, you know, their squad for Jackal. But still, more questions in the air, keeping that plot rolling, going to chapter 4. Now, her mind raced at the possibility that her life's work has been stolen and not destroyed. We share a great many of the same questions you do, Juke, as well as many more that you can help us with. Even if the probabilities are slim, the heart held onto the threat of hope that this mysterious director had plucked. She wanted answers, and it would seem that Roll Company was her best chance at getting them. I'll tell you anything you want to know, she said quietly. When do we start? So, the question I have here, though, at this point, mysterious director, even the probabilities are slim, her heart held into the threat of hope that this mysterious director had plucked. So this could be another character. It could be somebody working close to them that we already know. Don't really know for sure. So she's gonna start doing something with another character. I'll tell you anything you want to know, she said quietly. When do we start? So Trench is at the door. So it can't be Trench. So it's gotta be someone else. So she's gonna be working with someone else to find out why Jackal stolen her technology. If that's what they did, if they just stolen her technology, which I believe they just stole it, not destroyed it. They keep hinting destroyed, stolen, which means it's probably just stolen. All right. So will this AI be bad? So I feel like they could be getting takes, like we said. I did the Marvel comparison with Jarvis, and you know, Jarvis turning into why can't I think of any names lately? I'm sorry, I'm getting old. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Say in the comments below. The big Sentinel robot. Oh my god, I feel bad because I'm supposed to be a Marvel fan. I have these brain farts sometimes. But the thing is, the same thing can go like they did with Jarvis. He turned into an actual human being, and it just being an issue, a problem. Maybe he's confused at first, and then later on he becomes, you know, part of, you know, the team again. Though I am very excited. I think we're gonna probably get another narrative soon, I believe. I don't know, they haven't hinted at another narrative, but I got a feeling they want to do these often. It's a good way to get people playing, just like the other things, and keep them online and playing. I gotta say, I played more Roll Company in a while, and the last video I said I stopped, but this narrative got me back in it, and I was very hyped to be playing these narratives. And I got, as you can see, as we talk, I'm gonna put the unlocks back on the screen again. I'm gonna move it up a little bit where you can see the unlocks in its entirety. So like I said, chapter 1, you got the one in the middle with the little spray thing, the little yellow flame, the thruster icon. Chapter 2, you got the AI emblem for completing that. You had to do a good bit. You had to win 15 games with Defender to do that. The first one, by the way, is LMG, 100 downs to the LMG. Chapter 2 was travel distance of 15,000 meters. So you could just play any game mode and do that, and you would get the switchblade spray. Last but not least, you had to do 45,000 damage with an SMG or the Mamba. I actually spent a lot of time with the Mamba on this. That's a really good gun. If you learn how to tap it real nice, it's like it'll really do the damage. So I think some people may want it, you know, nerfed after this, but it is what it is. And then what you'll get for chapter 4 is the best one of it all. the player card tag. I'm gonna show you a good look at that player card on my actual screen real quick. Yeah, I'm rocking it right now. Gotta put it up in the corner. Where is it? Oh, it was at the top. Give me a minute. There it goes. All right. As you can see, it reads, "Don't be afraid of artificial intelligence. Be afraid of me." Juke is definitely a very interesting character, though. Rogue always have interesting characters, but this new character, Jukes, probably to me is one of the best characters to come along since Switchblade. And y'all know how I feel about Switchblade. If you watch my videos, I always talk about Switchblade. If I don't buy many cosmetics, but usually when it comes to Switchblade, I definitely do. Also, I'm going to show you a little bonus here, a good look at one of the rogues that if you ran into me online, you already know I've been using this guy. So the test subject Umbra, I managed to get up enough credits by just playing through the battle pass. I don't have any credits left at the moment, but just playing through the battle pass, gaining credits. And I had bought some credits with Switchblade, had a little extra there too, and it worked out. And I actually had more left over, but I used it to go ahead and bump my my battle pass. So you see, there's only a couple days left in the battle pass, 4 days at the time of this recording. And I've used that to I used some of my reputation and some of my credits to go ahead and bump me up, because I was a little behind because I was without internet for a while. But yeah, that's a personal story. We're not gonna get into that. But thank you guys for watching this video. I want to know what you guys think about Jukes, what you think about, you know, the update as of late with Rogue Company. What do you feel about the community at the time? Anything Rogue Company or anything ATG Entertainment, let me know in the comments below. And with that being said, I'll see you guys next show, next video. I'm out of here. Peace.